Again, good morning, Jason. I would like to introduce you to my friends here, Yubes and Lynette, two of the oldest
Good
member.
morning, Jason.
Yeah, we are. We call ourselves happiness ambassadors. We are
Okay.
from Meal for Happiness Project, and yeah, we are we're here to ask for your support again this year. And as I've mentioned yesterday, we're kind of behind of our usual budget for the year, and we're doing it for the kids. And we know that deep inside they are looking forward to this event every year. So it's only once a year. So um, we're really trying our best to get any help that we can get, or just to connect to people who would like to sponsor happiness meals.
Okay. Okay.
So
So Dan, would you mind if I interrupt? Because I actually had some questions. And this is just for the people who are watching. What I was really hoping to do with this video is share it with people here and really have people understand what this program is. Not so much about how it costs and what the meals are, but more what is it you guys are trying to accomplish? Because I know this is a really special program for you guys. And I think that it would be super, super helpful and help people connect with this whole thing if you guys could take a little bit of time and actually explain who you're serving, how it got started, what's actually happening, what is the impact, what do the kids get, so that really people can understand like what's happening and what they stand to lose if we don't figure out a way to come through for these kids. And I don't know who is best at telling the story, but if you guys could tell a little bit of the story, can you start out with like how did this start and what's actually happening? Like, why did you guys do this? What's this all about?
yeah, I think Yubes will be the perfect person to to tell us
Yes,
when it started. And as I mentioned, Lynette is also one of the oldest member of the organization. So I would like to give the the stage to those two. Yubes, Lynette.
Hello again. I just give a background about how the project started. Uh, Here in the Philippines, I don't know if it's true to Dan and Lynette, but in our community, this is the reason why we cater chicken and spaghetti for our outreach. Because during our childhood days, we can only eat spaghetti and fried chicken if there is a special occasion. So for us, it's not a common meal. It's a celebration meal. It's only available when
Yeah.
someone is having a party or a birthday. It's not a daily meal that during our days that we can afford to buy if we want. It means happiness for us.
Okay.
And that's the idea where it all started. Because we also reflect, well, how about those other people, like other children, they cannot afford.
Yeah,
Yes, yes.
you can't imagine. We are we one of the locations that we support is a an orphanage.
Okay.
It's called Gift of
Missionaries of
Love.
the poor.
Yeah, Missionaries of the
Ah.
Poor. So they don't have they don't have parents, of course. They don't have anything at all. And as you've said, chicken and spaghetti. It's it's maybe in your part of the world it's very simple. It's not even a good meal or something. But here for kids to have those, I mean that combo, spaghetti and fried chicken, it's um you will see the happiness in their eyes once you distribute the food packs. So
Yeah.
you can't imagine.
It's symbolic.
Yeah.
It's symbolic.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. I understand. I totally understand that. Here, so we have a meal that we do. It's called Thanksgiving,
Yes, yes,
right? And so the traditional meal there is turkey.
yes,
That's
yes.
what everybody's eating,
Uh-huh.
right? So I completely understand. So you guys are reaching out to orphans. So not only do they not have fried chicken and spaghetti, they don't have parents. They don't
Yes.
have anything.
Yes.
And didn't you tell me, you told me the other day that you were also doing, beyond the meal, you guys are also doing additional things for these kids. You asked me about whether or not we could send, what was it you asked me about? I think, was it used shoes and used toys?
Remember the first time that you and Nancy sponsored for the meal, we chose our community for the particular event, and because we have um, more budget than usual, we also um, bought new school supplies, right, Yubes?
Okay.
It was school supplies
Yes.
and new toys. So that was
Toys
that
and
was
school supplies.
yeah, that was the only one of the rare events where we distributed new toys for the kids,
Yes.
and
Brand
we
new
were
toys.
we were also able to afford two clowns, right?
Clowns.
Yeah,
Two clowns?
clowns. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes,
cool.
we
Okay.
rented one.
yeah.
Okay.
It was really a fun event.
So how did the kids react when
Oh my
got their
god,
toy?
that was a party. Yeah, it was really,
That was the
really.
happiest. I think one of the most happiest event for our project.
Yeah.
Yes, the clown was the highlight of the event, actually,
Mhm.
for the kids.
Yeah, for the
Yeah,
kids.
and so this year, Dan was explaining to me that, and I don't think that people in the United States really grasp the situation that's going on in the Philippines. But my understanding is that COVID is really bad there because of the population density, and you guys are on an island, so there's nowhere to go. Like trying to
Yeah,
spread
Yes.
out is a little bit different.
and also the vaccination
Yeah.
rate or something.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
The vaccination rate. Yeah.
Yeah. But right now, we will be allowed to have this event,
Right.
and also we will be doing it in coastal areas. Right, Yubes? It is.
Yes.
It's so far from here. It's already the end of the province. Yeah, it's already the
It's
seas.
borderline.
You know,
Coastline.
how many kids do you guys normally provide this meal for?
It depends on
Fun.
the funds, the meals that
The funds.
we will going to
Okay.
we will going to be able to.
So
Yeah.
previously you guys have done eight locations,
Mhm.
and each location is between 300 and 350 kids, I think you said.
Yes,
Yes,
yes, for each location.
Okay.
But
And
not
right now
not-
you guys have funding because of COVID shutdowns and lack of availability of funds and just the economic pressure that the whole pandemic has put on you guys. The funding is short, so you guys have funds to do about 4 locations.
I think three to four.
Three
Three
locations.
Yeah, yeah.
3 locations. So there's five locations. So what is that? 2,600, 2,700 kids.
Yeah.
That
More or less,
that
yes.
are going to come up short this year.
More or less, yeah. That's right.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So on that's really what we wanted to get out to people, is that this is a really tough situation, and what we're hoping to do is put this out to our sphere of influence over here in front of businesses and professionals and people that we know, and see if they can help pick up as many of these other missing 5 locations that are going to go without if we don't do something, and see if we can see how much of this we can pull together. And we don't have, there's only a couple of days to do this, right? You guys have about, was it 4 days or 5 days before it's just too late to put everything
5 days.
together?
5 days. I think.
5 days. 5 days. Okay. So the challenge here is, and what is it? It's about $2 a meal.
Yes,
or
yes. $2.
US dollars anyway. It's about $2 a meal, and we've got to try and figure out how to do this for over 2,000 kids that are.
Yeah, it sounds it sounds
Yeah.
sounds like a hard. We don't even know if we have the enough budget to
Kids still have
to
fun.
do it.
It's a
Yeah,
good thing
yeah,
with people who previously supported us. They are the ones reaching out to us if we will have the event again.
yeah, yeah. I was excited to hear from Dan when he reached out, because I hadn't heard anything. I was really excited to hear that you guys were doing it, and very concerned when you told me what was happening. So we wanted to help. How excited would you guys be if we were able to figure out how to do all 8 locations?
Oh my god.
Very
Yeah,
Wow.
well,
That would be great. Big
Yeah.
help, big help.
Yeah.
we
Especially
have,
we are turning 10
Go ahead.
years next year.
yeah, 1 decade or 10 years.
Oh,
Because
1 decade. Oh,
10
yeah,
okay.
we started 2012, and then yeah, next year is it will be a big event if we if we will figure out how to make it big. You know.
And we're trying to think of some income generating projects just to
Projects.
Yeah.
fund our the events that will happen next year, so that it will be a more of it will help other
Happier.
many kids.
Well, so I think, here's what I think, and I don't want to make any promises, but what I think is that if we get this out in front of enough people over the next couple of days, I think we might be able to get funding for you guys to get those other 5 locations done. That's what I think. I really think. We've been reaching out to people on our side just to kind of test the waters and find out who's interested in helping. And we definitely have people who are interested. Dan, I saw your message that you guys were able to figure out a PayPal link for the Meals for Happiness
Yes.
organization.
Yes.
So we'll definitely share that. But I wanted to start you guys out and just let you know right now that we've already got, as of our conversation yesterday, we've already got funding on this side, money in hand, for 3 locations.
Oh my god.
Thank you
Okay.
very much.
You're welcome.
Thank
And I think that there's,
Thank you guys.
yeah. I mean, everybody wants to help, and certainly when it comes to kids and Christmas meals and things like that, like, people are excited to help. So I think that we can pull this together. I think we
Wow.
can pull this together.
We've been trying to get the funding for 3 locations for months now, right, Yubes? And then I
Yes.
just told you yesterday. I just told you yesterday about the dilemma, and then you were able to get that much. Well, thank you.
Well, we are extremely blessed, I suppose, to have a good network of people, and the funds just happen to be there. So I think we can pull in some resources and help make this happen. So we'll be able to get you funds for 3 locations right away. Okay, we'll be able to do that. We'll be able to do that today. And then when we get this video out to everybody, and anybody else who's interested in helping support this year or next year, since you're already starting to try and grow it to next year for your decade celebration, how many locations are you trying to do next year?
I don't know.
Excuse us. I'm targeting 10 locations because we are celebrating for our 10 years.
The 10-10.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes, 10.
I like it. I like it. Okay. All right. Well, so I'm super excited that Dan reached out, and that you guys have reached out to us to help. I was actually looking for something myself to do as part of outreach. I mean, we've just been very fortunate, and we want to help share So I'm thrilled to be able to help with this. I'm so happy to have met you guys today. And I really think that we can do something good here.
Yes.
And then we can put it out on social media and see if we can get the rest of the funds in to get all 8 locations done, and maybe even have a little bit of surplus to get you started for
Okay.
next year.